Hello peoples, good mornings, another beautiful day. Yep, hope your five senses work, health and strength is good, or excellent. What's up Steam Deck fans, Steam Deck tribe, Steam Deck nation, Steam Deck universe, Steam Deck world, Steam Deck legion, what's good? Steam Deck mob, what's happening? Steam Deck squad, what's up? And you Steam Deck nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators, what's happening? 70 hertz refresh rate, 120. That's on the LCD and the OLED. Alright. What else we got? 32 gigs of RAM. Alright. Okay. Bazite. Okay. Fedora Linux on the Steam Deck. Okay. You guys are good. Well, 2023 is over. And 2024 begins. So, how much money did you spend on the Steam Winter Sale? Did you have any pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and $1 bills left over? Anyway, yeah. The Steam Winter Sale is not over until January 4th. So you still got some time to buy some more games. And yes, they do have some deals. Nice selection of games. Like Tweaktown, I put it 46,000 items are on sale in the Steam store. So yeah, get shopping. Anyway, look, now that 2024 is here, you know 128, 256, and 512 gigabyte SD cards, they're obsolete on the Steam Deck. The standard SD cards now are 1 terabytes, 1.5, and 2. And speaking of the 2 terabytes SD cards, there's a 2 terabyte SD card coming out this year within the first quarter. So yeah, the 128, the 256, and the 512 gigabyte SD cards, they're obsolete on the Steam Deck. Yeah. And 1 terabyte, 1.5, and 2 terabytes now are the standards. Because these games are getting big now, are getting bigger with updates and expansions. And then you got the Steam Deck that's getting updates and on the OS and all those programs that are all put together to make the Steam Deck possible. So, if you're gonna buy a Steam Deck, to start off, you gotta buy a 1 terabyte SD card right out the gate. You can't go 256. You can't go 128, 256, or a 512 gigabyte. Those are obsolete. You're wasting your time. You got to go 1 terabyte, 1.5, or 2. Okay, yeah, because 2024 got. When it comes to the Steam Deck, 2024 has, for the Steam Deck, news, deals, games, updates. That's coming, yeah. And there's a lot of games that are coming out, and of course, and some surprises. And of course, you got the spring sale, the the spring sale, the summer sale, the autumn sale, the winter sale on the Steam Deck. So yeah, you got to keep that in mind too. So yeah. 128, 256, and 512 gigabyte are obsolete on the Steam Deck. 1 terabyte, 1.5, and 2 terabytes now are the standards. And when it comes to solid state drive now, 256, 512, and 1 terabytes on the Steam Deck, they're obsolete too. Okay, those are all obsolete. You got to go 2 terabyte and up. I'm expecting a 4 terabyte M.2 2230 solid state 4 terabyte solid state drive. I'm expecting an announcement at some point this year, because based on the way these games are getting, and if you've seen I think it was Warhammer, and the amount of updates that game has, yeah. You have to increase the storage on these portable PCs, whether it's the whether it's the Steam Deck, ANEO, One X, GPD, the Odin, Logitech, the OXO, the Asus ROG, and Lenovo. You have to increase the storage on these portable PCs because of the way these games are getting. You know, they're getting bigger and bigger. You know, the Steam Deck, the OLED version was built for 2024. So yeah, so whatever game's coming down the line, you'll be ready for it. So yeah, you have to increase the storage on these portable PCs. You know, when it comes to video games, you know, and the amount of games you're buying and the amount of updates that are coming. You know, I'm expect GE Proton Experimental and Proton. Those will be getting an update all year through 2024. So there should be some new improvements, you know, on those programs. You know, GE Proton Experimental, and Proton from Valve. You know, so they should improve game within a year. You know, yesterday I tried. I had just put a 1 terabyte SD card on my Steam Deck, and I was downloading games and downloading updates on it. And I tried to play Raiden, the Raiden series on the Steam Deck, and it was loading, but then the screen went blank. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to get GE Proton, or maybe Proton needs some updates. So I'm expecting, you know, 2024 when it comes to the Steam Deck, that GE Proton Experimental, and Proton from Valve improve a lot of games. I mean, going forward. So yeah. But other than that, man, it's been a good year. 2023 was a good year for the Steam Deck in 2022. You know, because Valve was on it. They stayed consistent with the updates and communication with their users, and yeah, they were on it, man. and some of the updates they were big, you know, and they improve a lot, you know. And developers, they were you know, they were updating games too. I mean, you know, some game studios in 2023, they were closed, you know, but you know, the game. I mean, even though people lost jobs in 2023, you know, they still have the skills to, you know, to get hired somewhere else, like in another studio, or you know, or start a new studio, you know, based on the amount of people that got laid off last year in 2023. So yeah, but you know, the game industry is going to keep on growing, moving, and expanding. You know, and these games are like this, getting bigger and bigger. Yeah. The first quarter of 2024, there should be some. There's some games coming out within the first quarter. You know, I mean first quarter of 2024. So get ready for those. And yeah, get ready to game again, or better yet, you're probably gaming right now. So yeah, but 2023 was pretty good. 2022, but now it's time for 2024. Yeah, and games are coming. Yeah, but as always, keep your health and your health and strength in check. You know, within the year. You know, so yeah, and go on from there. There were so many things. I mean, Valve, they stayed consistent, man. You know, they really did. You know, all the developers that contributed to make the Steam Deck possible, they were on it. And update was coming in like this. Yeah. So yeah, keep have fun gaming in 2024 on the Steam Deck, and also the ANEO, the 1X, the GPD, Logitech, Odin, Lenovo, Asus ROG. Yeah, keep have fun gaming on those portable PCs. When it comes to these portable PCs, they come in different flavors, different design, and different flavors, different design, different button layouts, and there's about 7 to almost 8 billion people on the earth, and everybody have between all those portable PCs, everybody has a portable PC that they like, so that's a good thing about those portable PCs. Some of them support Linux, and some of them support Windows when it comes to portable PCs. They some portable PCs, some support Windows, some support Linux, but they come in different flavors and different designs. And like I said, there's 7 to 8 billion people on the earth. So I would say people have different tastes. So just because I talk about the Steam Deck, it doesn't mean that the ANEO is bad, the 1X is bad, the GPD is bad, the Odin, Logitech, Asus, or Lenovo, or the OXO, it doesn't mean that they're no good. It doesn't mean that they're no good. It's just that I cover the Steam Deck because that's what I'm using. Those portable PCs, they're really good, and they come in different screen sizes, different weight, different colors. So with 7 to 8 billion people on the earth, between the 7 to 8 billion, every person has one of those portable PCs that they really like. So just because I cover the Steam Deck, it doesn't mean that all the other portable PCs from the, let's see here, the ANEO 1X, GPD, Odin, Lenovo, Asus, the OXO, doesn't mean that they're no good. They are really good. They're right up there with they're up there with the Steam Deck. So they can run portable PC games. Some of those PCs they support Windows, and then with the Steam Deck is Linux. So whenever Microsoft comes out with an update for Windows, or whenever let's say Nvidia or Intel comes out with an update, or AMD, those portable PCs, they benefit. They get all those updates. Okay, whenever a new update for FSR or DLSS, ray tracing comes out, all those portable PCs, they benefit from it. So it's not that the Steam Deck is a really good handheld, but so are the other handhelds. They're pretty good. They just come in different size, different weight, different colors, different button layouts. Some are using DDR4 RAM, some are using DDR5. It doesn't mean that those handhelds are no good. It's just me personally. I'm using the Steam Deck. And whenever I see a news come up on a new handheld, I try to cover it. I don't leave them out. So yeah. Look, there was there was a 10. I think there was a handheld with a like a 10-inch screen that was released on the market. You know, so yeah, and that's like I think it's Android or Windows. So yeah, you know, these portable PCs, they're really good. They're packing some power, you know, and the reason why they're so powerful is because it's to meet the demands of video games. Because these video games, man, they're getting up there in performance, and they're getting up there in design, you know, and updates. So your the portable PCs that are out there on the market, whether it's the Steam Deck, the Asus ROG, Lenovo, the OXO, the Odin, Logitech, the ANEO 1X and GPD, these portable PCs, they have to meet the demands of the video games, man. So yeah, because these games are they're getting up there in like in size, story, environment, everything. You know, so that makes a video game possible. So yeah, these portable PCs, they have to meet the requirements when it comes to video games, man. So yeah, you know, these portable PCs, man, they just have to. That's why they're so powerful. And with the specs that they're coming with, you know. So yeah, 2024. I mean, look at Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and how big the map of that game is 2 times the size of Arkham Knight. Yeah, so you have to have a portable PC that can run that game once it comes out. You know, it have to. So that's why these portable PCs are so powerful the way they are. You know, they have to meet the requirements for the games that are coming out this year. I mean, sure, they can run the games of last year, but what about this year? Yeah, and you know, when Valve built the Steam Deck, they built an OLED. They built the OLED. That's one, but then they just didn't build a Steam Deck with an OLED screen and that's it. They built it with OLED and HDR combined. So when those games come out, the Steam Deck OLED will be ready for it. So yeah, you have to have a powerful handheld in today's video game climate, man, because of the how demanding these games get and how big these updates are getting, and yeah, and you gotta have the storage for it, plus the RAM, CPU, GPU, and even MPU. So yeah, but the Steam Deck, built with a OLED plus HDR combined plus SDR. So yeah, that handheld is ready for 2024. So there are a lot of games coming, and developers are gonna have their hands full when those games come out. But other than that, man, 2023 was a good year, and in gaming. I mean, all those handhelds, they got their shine. But if you notice, a lot of those manufacturers, they stepped their game up because they got a newer model coming. So yeah, to meet the demands of video games, man. So yeah, it might cause some change, but price don't bother some people, but price bother other people. So if the price doesn't bother you, get it. That's what I say. So yeah, but 2024, yeah, they're gonna be some games. There are gonna be some games that are some few surprises coming along the way. And some news coming out. One of the news that I've been keeping an eye on is I think it was NetherRealm Studios. I think it was in 2022 they made an announcement. I think it was 2022, 2021 when they made an announcement about a Marvel versus DC, So I'm keeping my eyes on that one to see what news break out about that. I'm looking forward to it because there's been a lot of talk about Marvel versus DC for so long. You know, so the question is, are they working on this game behind the scenes? So I'm keeping an eye on that. So whatever comes up about that game, I share it with the public. But other than that, yeah, 2023 is gone now, and now it's time for 2024. Get ready. Anyway, man, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself last year. You know, hope you had fun with it. I hope you had fun with the Steam Deck and all these portable PCs that were on the market, you know. So, yeah. 2024 is here. And the games will continue. The gaming will continue. But likewise, you know, keep your health and your strength in check for gaming. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. Go. Peace.